Welcome to new fast food. Would you like to try some? How about a new? Yes, mum is the word this week. That's because just about everything I'm going to talk about has not been officially announced yet. We'll be talking about test items at Jack in the Box and Panda Express. We'll also be talking about some upcoming menu changes at Burger King, Wendy's, and Taco Bell. And finally, I've got some leaked internal documents from McDonald's that depict 3 new items coming to McDonald's next month. If you like talking fast food news, give this video a like. Plus, you'll want to make sure you don't miss out on new videos by clicking on subscribe and then clicking on the bell icon. Let's get started. We're going to start with Jack in the Box, where they're testing something called Loaded Tater Scoops out in Bakersfield, California. Loaded Tater Scoops, I guess, is just their trademarked version of Irish nachos. Yes, last week we discussed that Jack in the Box had rolled out a new version of their sauced and loaded fries. The Loaded Tater Scoops are strikingly similar, except they swapped the curly fries for potato chips. Or at least things that look like potato chips. I've actually confirmed that these potatoes are much thicker than a potato chip. They come to the store frozen just like French fries, and they deep fry them just like the fries. So really, these probably are more like a different shape of French fry than a potato chip. Either way, they come in 2 varieties: regular, which is topped with cheese sauce, bacon bits, ranch, and shredded cheese, and spicy, which is basically the same, but with spicy ranch instead of normal ranch, and the addition of pickled jalapenos. This, I don't know, I'd be surprised if these passed the test market phase, just because, they can't possibly sell better than loaded curly fries, right? They're selling them for the same price, and if they are cheaper to make, it can't be by much. I would love to try them just to compare that shape of French fry to their other fries, but even if, say, the scoop shape is a better fit for loaded fries than, say, the curly fries are, which it could be, right? That looks like a pretty good shape for loaded fries. I still think these sell less than the curly fry version just because customers are going to be uncertain about ordering them. People are familiar with curly fries. They're going to be more eager to try something with curly fries in them than they are these scoops, which look like potato chips, and even if they're not, it's just unclear what they are. I don't know, what do you think? Would you be willing to give these a try? The Loaded Tater Scoops are testing now at Jack in the Boxes in the Bakersfield, California area. Next, let's talk about another test item, this one over at Panda Express, where they're testing almond diced chicken at select locations in Southern California and portions of New York. The dish includes chicken, string beans, red bell peppers, and crunchy almonds in a black pepper sauce. I'd be down with this one. I've been sort of bummed out that the black pepper chicken, which used to be nationwide and it recently got downgraded to a regional item, that was my favorite dish at Panda. This seems like it might use the same sauce, that black pepper sauce, just with different veggies and of course those almonds. I like everything in this one except the string beans. I wish those would have been onions or some other veggie, or they could have just left them out and just had the bell peppers in there with the almonds. Not that I won't do string beans, I'll eat them, I just won't be excited about them. So that being said, this could turn out to be a dish that I'd enjoy because of the bell peppers, the almonds, and that sauce. It's unclear if this is being tested as a promotional item or a replacement to one of the regular menu items. I think it could be a good replacement for the string bean chicken because it looks more colorful and exciting presentation-wise. I think this would be a good choice to replace the string bean chicken with. What do you think? If they bring this nationwide, would you like to see it as a limited time promotion or as a straight replacement for something else on the menu? Alright, now I'll get into those leaked items over at McDonald's in just a moment. First, I want to talk about some menu changes happening to some of the value offerings over at Wendy's and Burger King. Wendy's fans, the 4 for $4 deal seems to be dying a slow, painful, agonizing death. Take a look. It looks like most of the locations are now evolving the deal to have a junior cheeseburger as the only option. All of the other options are now only available as part of the $5 biggie bag. I've confirmed that this is happening on both the East Coast and the West Coast at both corporate and franchise locations. However, since there is no official announcement, it's hard to say if this is in fact a nationwide change or not. My location has already made the change. If your Wendy's still has other options in the 4 for $4, let me know. Honestly, with prices going up everywhere, I'm kind of just grateful that the 4 for $4 is still an option. This is another example of shrinkflation, which is kind of like inflation, except in this case the price stays the same, you just get less food. Here you're still paying $4 for the 4 for $4 obviously, but you're getting a downgraded burger. Burger King recently did the same thing by changing their 10-piece to an 8-piece chicken nuggets. Domino's also did the same thing by offering less wings for the same price. Like I said, I'm glad they're just keeping the 4 for $4 an option because I think it still has its place. If I'm not overly hungry, the 4 for $4, even with the regular cheeseburger, is still a good deal, and I'd probably still buy it. And if I am feeling more hungry, it's good to know that I can still get a double stack for just $1 more. Now, if this change to the 4 for $4 deal is enough to get you to consider the biggie bag instead, you might also want to consider what they're about to bring back over at Burger King. I've got some inside information that this Thursday, April 14th, Burger King is going to be bringing back the $5 Your Way deal. They offered this back in December, and it's basically a $5 biggie bag with a double Whopper Jr. for the sandwich. Back in December, I'd say that wasn't too appealing, but the way prices have shot up lately, this is starting to look like a better deal. Like I said, it's pretty comparable to the double stack biggie bag. Personally, I would choose the Wendy's one over the Burger King one because I like their chicken nuggets and French fries better. I could go either way on the sandwich. I like both the double stack and the double Whopper Jr. So for me, it's all about the chicken nuggets and the fries that I like better over at Wendy's. Which would you rather choose? The Wendy's biggie bag with a double stack or a Burger King Your Way deal with a double Whopper Jr.? While the biggie bag at Wendy's is an ongoing offer, the Your Way deal at Burger King will only be available for a limited time, starting this Thursday, April 14th, and lasting about a month and a half. Alright, I think it's time to get into those leaked items over at McDonald's. These are some internal documents that have leaked online. They document a couple of new frozen drinks and a new McFlurry. For me, the McFlurry is the most exciting thing. According to this calendar, it's the chocolate pretzel McFlurry, and it's going to hit all stores on May 25th. Unfortunately, there is no photo on this calendar, but McDonald's did test something similar in Southern California last year. That was the chocolatey caramel pretzel McFlurry. I would actually expect this one to be exactly the same, except for without the caramel. That's a real shame. I would have preferred the caramel to be included. I think that's the better flavor combination to have all three. It looks like that's not the direction that McDonald's is going here. The chocolate pretzel McFlurry is planned to come to McDonald's nationwide on May 25th. Let's now get back to those frozen drinks. Take a look at this page here. The way I'm interpreting this is that every McDonald's will get one of these frozen drink lineups. The top, I think, is the lineup that every store already has. But then some stores will swap out the wild cherry for either frozen Sprite Lemonade or frozen Dr. Pepper. They did offer these flavors at a handful of stores last year. However, this document makes it look as though they're going to be a little bit more widely available. At least let's hope so. I bet there's a lot of people out there who would want to try both the frozen Sprite Lemonade and the frozen Dr. Pepper. You know, with those touchscreen Coke machines, they actually track how popular each flavor is at each location. So perhaps stores that sell more Sprite or more Dr. Pepper will be more likely to get those freeze flavors. That would make sense to me at least. It doesn't look like there's a set release date for these. Probably how it will work is that a new flavor will become available at varying times, different for each store, as the old flavor runs out. And speaking of running out, time is running out to take advantage of one of Taco Bell's best offers. A keen viewer of my channel pointed out that the Taco Bell Taco Lovers Pass looks like it's going away. This notice has popped up in the Taco Bell app advising that the Taco Lovers Pass is only going to be available until April 13th. That's only 2 days away from the publishing of this video, so if you've been putting off signing up for the Taco Pass, you might want to do so now. This is a pretty surprising move since just 2 months ago, Taco Bell announced that the Taco Lovers Pass was so popular they were making it a permanent offering. You might be wondering why Taco Bell would choose to discontinue an offer that is so popular. Well, I made a video where I pointed out that the taco lover's past wasn't quite as popular as Taco Bell would lead us to believe. You can click here to watch that video now.